Protein here isn't just for nutrition. It makes the cookies softer, more tender, and helps them stay moist instead of dense. Mix the protein well so it fully dissolves and no lumps remain. This creates a smooth, creamy base for the cookies. If you don't have a sweetener, you can use coconut sugar, brown sugar, or regular sugar. Peanut butter adds richness, and thanks to its natural fats, it makes the cookies softer and more moist. If you don't have oat flour, don't worry. You can easily make it at home. Just blend rolled oats, leaving a slightly coarse texture. This makes the cookies especially delicious. The dough should be soft, thick, and hold its shape well. If it turns out too runny, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of oat flour. If it's too thick, add a little oat milk.